up everyone, welcome back to another figure review, and today I'm going to be looking at Sentinel's TOYSROCKA Batman. And the next few reviews I'm going to be moving through pretty quickly because of quite the backlog. But first off, there is the front of the box, and you can see into the figure itself. There is the right hand side of the box, the left hand side of the box, and there is the back of the box. And as you can see, these are kind of super deformed style figures, so these should be fun to take a look at. And they are in and around the same sort of scale range as most other posable figures. Maybe a little bit smaller because of the super deformed style design. But anyway, this should be interesting. Let's bust this open and see what we've got. So there is that clear inner packaging, and you can already get a good idea of what's in here. We've got the figure, two alternate mouths, two alternate hands, a batarang, as well as the grapple gun. And also if you turn the package around like this, we've also got this nice little broken earth base. Anyway, let's get this out of here and take a closer look. So there's the TOYSROCKA Batman out of the box, and so far it looks pretty damn good. As you can see, it doesn't come with a stand per se, but it can stand up fine on its own. The majority of the suit is very nicely sculpted for something so small, and is done in a really nice gloss black. And as well as that gloss paint, we also have a nice metallic gold and silver on the utility belt, and the sculpt on the cape looks so damn nice. It's also worth noting that this is also in a gloss black, but not as glossy as the suit, which breaks that up really nicely. And finally then onto the head, and the cowl itself is in a matte black, which is again another nice difference in texture. The sculpt on here is awesome. That mouth does look like a good caricature of Christian Bale, but what really stands out to me here is the eyes. They're creepily real. You can move them around as well, but I'll get to that in articulation. So here he is with everything that he comes with. So first off, we've got that stand, and to attach him to that, of course, he's got two holes down here in his feet, and he should just attach on like that. He's looking a little bit sad there. As for alternate face parts, we have this stoic face we've seen already, this one with the mouth open, and finally this one with the clenched teeth, which is disturbingly horrible, but in an awesome way. That is pretty hilarious. As for the hands, we've got the default fists, as well as this right hand for holding the grappling gun, and this left hand for holding the batarang. And speaking of which, there is the grappling gun in that same nice silver and gold as the utility belt, and there is the batarang in a nice gloss black. And what I would guess could also be considered an accessory is the cloak, as that is removable. So now onto articulation, and there is the head all the way to the front, all the way to the back. There it is side to side, as well as all the way around. As for the arm, there is all the way up, all the way down. It would go up a little further than that, but the shoulder pads here, they're attached to the torso, so it's not going to go up any further than that. There is the bend at the elbow, not a whole lot there, and there is the wrist, which is pretty much that standard little ball wrist. Next, the ab crunch, and there it is all the way to the front. That is pretty damn impressive. To the back, there's not much there, but mainly it's to the front. Next, the legs. There's the leg all the way up to the front. That is pretty good. All the way to the back, not much there, and there is all the way out. Next, the bend at the knee. There we are. And onto the ankle, and there is all the way down, all the way up. That can rotate all the way around. And lastly, we've got a bit of up and down at the toes. Lastly then, when the cloak is attached, that can move up and down like that. And I've just noticed there seems to be a part back here. I guess that is for attaching on the grappling gun like that. That's pretty cool. I almost forgot to show that his eyes move around, and there we go. There's one, and there is two. Oh, that's gone the wrong way. There we are. That is pretty cool. You can also have that classic no pupil Batman look. So that is it for the review. There's a lot of these kind of super deformed style figures for anime characters, especially anime girls and stuff like that, like Le Capoche, Paraform, and things like that. This is definitely an interesting take on that, ending up with something quasi-realistic. It's pretty cool. Union Creative have really taken a kind of Western style approach to this, and what we get in the end is pretty hilarious, but in a great way. If you're into Batman and you're into unique figures, then this is definitely one for you. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and make sure to come back for more figure reviews. See you next time.